She went like this, and I was like, what is going on?
My beauty. My beauty.
I'm stretching the wheel.
Real quick, you shot a dude in the head.
Yeah.
You stole a truck full of liquor.
Yeah, I did a robbery.
What did I do?
I don't know.
You
It
were
was weird. Okay, we head off to the police station.
Okay. Sure.
Cool, so we can just chill? Where do we want to go with it?
You could probably come with me.
Well, once we find out that information, what do we do?
I would assume we either head and talk to the professor there at his house, or we can wait until the speakeasy opens and see about if anyone knows Jack's way.
The professor here at the university who will be teaching today?
We don't know who the professor is, where he lives, and what happened.
And then we just roll up to his house? It's kind of weird. Even for me.
If we have the report, we'll have an idea what happened, maybe what is missing.
I would much rather stay here. Even going through the library, maybe if I can check up on some of the information on the dagger.
So you want us to go to the police office?
I'm not going to be much use there.
We split up?
Yeah. I know that there are guards still here. We've talked to them. Maybe if they remember me, if I can slide them a crisp nickel, I can also...
There's a big difference between a crisp $10 bill
$10 bill
and a nickel.
What? I want to know. I need to look up this up. Like what $10 was in 1922 compared
Yeah,
to
because
now.
imagine them like,
Here's $10,000.
yes,
Here's a
you can quit here.
Retire?
Yeah. But yeah,
If
I
you start
don't know-
crying, yes.
I don't know how much use I would be there. And I feel like I would much
rather.
I would get a lot more out of checking here for information. Maybe trying to connect these puzzle pieces already.
Okay. Alright.
Just come pick me up later.
Just give a...
You have a watch, don't you?
No.
Here. It's a really nice watch.
It's worth more than anything you have on you
No.
combined.
Just don't show it off.
We'll be here at about what? What do you think? What time is it? It was morning when we started this.
Yeah, it was like around maybe 10. Now it's maybe like noonish, like maybe 1 p.m.
How far is the police station from here? Wow.
Find it.
Downtown? You want to be downtown?
Navigate. That also says MU.
Yeah, I know.
Downtown.
Downtown?
Maybe.
So that would be like across this way?
Oh man, that'd be a long way.
That's why it's
It's not.
across town.
It's just down the river, across the river.
But I mean, 2 hours?
Less than that, right? We have a car.
An hour? Oh, that's true. I walk everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, we have a car. I have a car.
I'm not used to that luxury.
Yeah, so we're crossing the river 10, 15 minutes.
We'll be back around an hour and a half.
About 2 o'clock.
Okay. I will probably get lost in my research.
Just stay in this area.
And then we get
Yes,
lunch
I
afterwards.
won't leave the library.
Livery. And we get lunch afterwards. I'm feeling a bit peckish and I'll soon be hungry.
Sure. I'm down for a hot dog.
What the hell's a hot dog?
Oh, what? No, the hot dogs are not in there?
Oh, they are.
They are?
Don't know what they are though.
Oh.
Because he's too rich for it. There's like 4 people for it.
He gets the super roast chicken.
Oh, yeah.
The duck's flambe.
It's a whole turkey.
Well, yeah, hot dogs, they put like, cut up onions, mustard, and ketchup.
These hotted dogs sound delightful.
Yeah, sure. They are.
Yes, well, we can make lunch arrangements once you all get back.
Yeah.
See if I can gather any information from here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
The party's officially split.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're heading off to the police department downtown, right?
Yes. We drop you off. Do we drop you off at the library? No, you won't.
No, I'll just walk. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's like a block away.
Yeah.
So with like traffic and everything, I'd say maybe it takes you like 30 minutes to get there.
Traffic in 1922 is rough.
A horse fell over the edge.
A horse is peeled over and died.
So yeah, I mean you're there at the police station.
I probably go in, but I don't
Announce your presence.
I walk in, and that's announcing my presence.
Gotcha.
Let's
That's
be
true,
honest.
that's
I have arrived.
With my 80 appearance. But I'll wait for you. I know you can get this done.
All right. Just wait right here. I'll go in. I'm very sure that I'm very familiar where to go, where to find the reports, everything of that nature, right?
A lot of these police officers kind of know
Your deal?
like they have like this hunch, like they're not gonna go against O'Leary, right? Because he has like a lot of pull everywhere. But I mean they kind of know, like what you've been up to, and so they don't trust you like 100%, like you would work, you have like your own home office, I would say.
Okay,
You
yeah.
work,
Okay, but it's not there in the police office.
no.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, you might know some people from the force and stuff that you've seen here and there, but
Okay, I'll go to the people that I would know and possibly can help me out.
Some of the more crookeder cops.
Like, do I know the names of those?
Punched, crooked.
sure. There was this, this person from the force, and they've helped you with some maybe things in the past and whatnot. But yeah, you can go ahead and go look for your buddy Jim Dial.
Huh?
Jim Dial.
Jim Dial. Hey, Jim.
Hey there, Hawkins. How's it going?
It's going. It's going. It's been a busy day. So, listen. Have you heard about anything happening to a professor? Home breaking.
I think there was a call about a break-in for a professor, but I mean, they didn't find anything.
Didn't find?
And
Yeah.
they didn't really steal anything. I think they took like some papers or something, but they didn't steal anything of value.
They didn't steal anything of value? Interesting. Do you happen to have a report on that?
He kind of looks. He's like, Hawkins. You're not the most popular around here. You know that.
I understand that.
I can get in trouble for this.
I understand that. And I understand that if you don't want to do it, I understand. But if you do it, I'll forever owe you.
Give me persuasion.
No.
That's a no.
That's a fail. This. Not a huge fail, but just a fail.
A fail, still a fail.
Yeah, by 1 point.
Shut
Sorry,
up.
Hawkins. I can't help you with this.
You could put AP.
Understandable, Jim.
But what are you trying to do? What is this? What do you care about this, anyways?
How many systems do we play?
All I can say is there's something fishy going on. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm trying to figure out something. Do you happen to know just the professor's name by any chance?
Apparently, his name is David Stanley.
He's got 2 first names.
Powerful man.
David Stanley.
David
Interesting.
Brand.
Standleton.
Anything that he teaches specifically?
I think he's a linguistics professor.
Interesting. linguistics.
Specializing in
Daggers. Specializing in daggers.
reading down.
All right. Thank you, Jim. I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I really do appreciate that. All right.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Hopefully later on we can get a couple of cold ones and
Sure.
see what we can do on that. I really do
That legal?
appreciate it.
Sure.
Wait, provision?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A couple cold pops.
he knows what you mean.
We're looking for David Stanley.
2 first names. Interesting.
Linguistics. He teaches linguistics.
Well, that fits in with that Greek scroll that we found.
Why the dagger?
But why the dagger indeed? Come, we should find our friend.
Yeah.
My time there, I'm going to look up at the library the Miskatonic cultural stuff, something that related to like what we saw in the museum.
Ritual daggers and such.
Ritual daggers, yeah. There's a whole book on that somewhere.
There's a book on everything, man.
But just kind of like getting to like that like Miskatonic culture of Arkham, then native practices. I'm not going to ask anyone. I'm just going to peruse.
Those things are in the 3rd floor.
Okay. I will hike my way up to there, become exhausted, take a nap, wake up, then walk around.
Are you gonna try to go in?
Yeah.
Well, there's that kid just. It appears like he has more papers.
I feel like he doesn't do anything but look at his papers and just like, what do I do?
Keep rearranging them.
That really is like when you get a job that you're not qualified for.
Exactly.
He's
Is he
there.
like in front of the whole floor? Like you have to get past him to get into any of the books? Or just the restricted section?
Just the restriction.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to go into there. I'm just going to look around.
What were we looking for again? Like occult stuff?
No, wait. Dang it.
That's what I said.
Culture, Miskatonic culture, Arkham culture, getting into native, maybe ritualistic stuff. Maybe that would be the only occulty thing that I said.
Oh, okay. So that would be in the 2nd floor then.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I go up, take a nap, listen to the rustle of papers, go back downstairs.
It's ASMR.
The soothing
Are you
rustle.
doing ASMR, rustling papers? Comment below if you want to see that.
Give me library.
What you made for it?
What you may want.
Come on, don't hide it.
I didn't do it!
Oh
I didn't do it.
95.
I mean, you find stuff about the Miskatonic life and stuff, and stuff about what they did, how they lived here, and like all the history, blah blah. But there's not references to anything of like ritualistic things or like any kind of those.
Yeah, I think that would be under wraps.
If it is under wraps, then that means that it's up on the floor above. I'm gonna go up. Okay, I'm gonna take a stack of books. Like, just kind of like one of the books that I was reading, history, stuff like that, and just kind of carry it with me.
Okay.
Maybe. But yeah, I'll take those up to the 3rd floor.
Okay, yeah. He's still there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Hi, do you remember me? I was just a detective not too long ago.
The one who like almost killed him?
Yeah, he can be a little abrasive. I think I may have left something in that room. My extra spectacles. Has anyone gone in there yet?
No, just
Can I pop in real quick?
give me
Persuasion.
what did you percent?
I don't know.
Charm?
Charm? Fast talk?
Fast
I
talk.
think yeah, fast talk.
Because you're trying to.
Fast talk.
I just say the lowest one.
May the rolls be ever in my favor. I mean, I could have said medicine. Doesn't make sense, but it would have been lower.
I mean, it's medical. You need your medical.
Just roll well.
I like it.
Oh, I was like, ah! No.
He's like, I would. I just you would have to go down to
You gotta get form.
Gold Reader, and she had the key last. She came up here, but she has the key.
Okay. Do you mind holding on to these books for me?
He's not even looking at papers. He's just moving shit.
What am I gonna do? Be an actual desk? Like.
Would you mind holding these books? Or I can help you.
Just put it on his pipe.
I work down at the public library. I can help you.
I got this. And he's like,
He does not have
you
this.
see like just more papers here. Like people are bringing papers to him.
We're gonna come back and just be a skeleton doing this.
It's not even muscle memory, it's bone memory.
That's deep.
It's bone deep.
Thank you all. That was a great time that we've had. So no give.
No, gotcha.
Okay, I'll go downstairs then. Is she on the first floor?
Yeah.
And I go in.
The papers keep stacking over him until you
Somehow.
yeah, just go, just. And then you hear nothing. It's silent.
He's
Okay.
there. Alright, and then I go back downstairs. And I'll just kind of keep reading, spending the time there, just going through, catching up on my history of Miskatonic and Arkham and stuff like that.
So we're driving.
Yeah, it takes you like another 30 minutes to get there. So I mean, you're there.
Done earlier than-
You get there at the library.
We go walk in, we try to look for him and everything.
Okay. I mean, you look for him, right? And you find him.
Oh, okay.
Did you find anything?
Not specifically on a dagger or any Greek influence on Miskatonic, but caught up on my history. Maybe if we can, if you found out what was missing, maybe it's a last puzzle piece.
Well, basically what was missing is some paperwork. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find out, get a report.
Paperwork. It's lost in the shuffle.
I wasn't able to get a report, but a friend of mine told me the professor's name. David Stanley.
Two first names.
Strong. But
He's a linguistics professor.
Linguistics.
so he probably help if there is paperwork that was missing, that will help out
Translating?
translate the Greek scroll.
Maybe. Maybe he has an office here on campus.
Let's try to find out where his office is at.
Seems like a good idea. So yeah, we're going to the office to see if like we can find out what his schedule is like, where he is, stuff like that.
So I mean, you're practically on campus there. So you try to look for a main office. There's another clerk.
He just switches.
Is it much rather's?
Hello? Yes? Hi? Can I help you?
Yes, we are looking for a Professor Stanley.
Are you students of him or?
No, we work with the police force.
And then,
Is he in trouble?
no, ma'am, he's not in trouble. He recently got broken into in his house, and we just want to talk to him a little bit more about the incident.
She kind of like looks at all three of you. She looks at you, up and down, you, and then at you, and she's like, he's teaching right now.
That is perfect.
Can I leave a message?
Well, we can wait at his office.
Okay, yeah, sure. And she points you off to.
His office.
Do you happen to know when his class ends? This particular class?
It varies. I don't know his schedule, but it could be anywhere from either 2 p.m., 6 p.m.
So you know he has class, but you don't know his schedule.
Well, yeah, he's teaching today.
Do you know what days he's off?
Let me go check. And she gets up, and she has to like go through like some cabinets and like she's like going through them. We'll take up some folders, and she grabs a paper and she's like, yes, he's teaching today. And his last class, I believe, ends at 5.
5. Check our watch.
You have a watch?
I have a watch.
You have my watch.
Let's
Yes.
see the watch.
May I have it back?
Yes, of course. What time is it?
It is currently 2:30.
You can get something to eat, then head on back onto the office.
Yes, I am very hungry.
Very well. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you.
I hope you have a pleasant day.
Your name, ma'am?
Mary.
Marianne. Thank you, Marianne.
Lovely name.
And she just.
Wink. With my 80 appearance.
I mean, he's rich, Daddy.
Let me see here.
My trait is lady killer
We have traits.
/ seductress.
Why is that so intense?
What?
Lady killer.
Is it lady killer? Ladies man.
I was like, is
Okay.
killer like underlined and like.
There actually used to be
Underline twice. Quotations.
I mean, yeah, she kind of blushes and she's just like, oh.
Smooth moves, daddy-o. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright.
You're 35.
I mean, I'm average.
What kind of a cult roll?
Every time I swish my hair, an avalanche happens. Shall we get lunch?
Yeah, I
No,
know.
wait for the
Yeah.
professor.
I know a good hot dog stand we can go to.
Yes, maybe we can put
Hot dogs.
our information together.
Nice.
Maybe lead us to what is happening.
Do you
Alright.
happen to know when the speakeasy opens?
I would assume it's open all day, but patrons don't get there until
After.
later in the evening. There may be some games happening before. Card games, maybe some coins being passed around.
Coins.
Gold coins.
Only gold?
Dang it.
Dang it. Keep one up in here. We're gonna easily eat, wait for the professor, and then go visit the professor.
I'm gonna go grab McDonald's real quick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I pay, of course.
I assume.
I hope so.
So you go to McDonald's?
No, we go somewhere nice.
Okay.
Like nicer than any of these guys have ever been to.
Yeah.
You're like, no, let's not go to that stand. Let's go somewhere.
Please. You buy
What's the name of the restaurant?
from a minute. It is the first name that came up was the Blue Lagoon.
Okay. Is it named after their specialty drink?
Yes. No, it's named after the SpongeBob SquarePants place.
Okay, I think we can enjoy some downtime trying to put our information together.
Yeah. Trying to piece the puzzle. We know what all three things are now, though.
Yes.
Like, we know that it's a dagger, a scroll, and notes. Right?
Yeah.
So, the notes and the scroll obviously go together, right?
We
Like,
just need to find out what those notes are.
yeah.
If-
But like, do we really just need to get these things back and to O'Leary, possibly find out what's
That's a
sticky.
weird combination too. Why would anybody want to do anything with a weird dagger, a scroll?
I know several reasons why people would want those things.
Money?
No, just to have them. People,
It may be some sort of collector.
yes.
But the only thing that doesn't connect are the papers.
Yes. It is odd that just papers would be stolen.
It all depends on what is on the papers, which is why we need to talk to Professor. I'm only assuming it has to deal with either one of the items, some sort of Greek translation,
Or something to do with.
something that the dagger was connected to, some more information. I couldn't find anything on it in the library, but if they're coming from a linguistics professor, then maybe it has to deal with the writing translation.
Oh my god, that's pork chop.
Try the fog well.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 42 on my credit. Never been here. Don't know anything about
Yeah,
what this
credit?
is.
Yeah, let me check my credit. Where's
20, so roll 20 or higher.
Or
20
lower.
No.
Oh no. Oh man, I don't know what to get.
I don't remember.
You also don't know.
They bring out something new.
Somehow.
They bring out
They
caviar.
always pass your
I
expectations.
can't believe it. I made this character like, I'm good at these things and only these things. 70, 70, 90.
So you go to this place and
Or whatever. I'll have 2 partridges, 3 ducks, some of the roast ham, 2 lobsters, and all the pudding you can bring.
they're like,
We're just looking at each other like, what?
Where does he keep it?
they're like, sir, we don't serve pudding.
Ah, tiramisu then.
Very well. Nice choice.
Caramel.
That's the
Tiramisu?
That's the one.
That was the one! My mistake. And what will you guys be having?
Hot dog?
Sir, what did you say is this? The Blue
The Blue Lagoon?
We are the Blue Lagoon, sir. We don't serve hot dogs.
I will have
regular?
today's special. Something fresh in the kitchen.
Everything's fresh. What do you
Everything's
mean?
fresh. We don't have specials here, so.
It's their first time.
Ah.
Surprise them.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'll leave a 20 on the table.
If a 10 was 100 and what was it?
Huh?
150.
150, so it's like $300.
He brings back some like stew that smells super fishy, but you don't see fish in it. And then he brings you like some like herbs and vegetables and stuff, and it's like one little sliver of like
Meat.
meat.
I'll trade you.
Enjoy, gentlemen. Excuse me, sir.
These are just specifically designed for your palate, specifically when you walked into the store.
We took a brain scan. We know exactly what is.
In the 1920s.
What kind of a cult?
What kind of?
I mean, it tastes super good. Like you don't know what it is, but you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing in my life.
God.
Passable.
We're like,
Okay.
my mind is being blown by this soup thing. It's a stew, and I'm like, it's alright. That's one of their lower ones.
Fair.
So, how did you gentlemen enjoy your lunch today?
Excuse my friends here.
No problem. Some wine, perhaps?
Yes.
Some dessert? Maybe?
Champagne, if you will.
Very good, sir.
What's the celebration?
Celebration.
Do a spy thing.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes?
I succeed.
Mm. You look around and everybody is having champagne. Like everybody. Like there's no parties, no balloons, but everybody's drinking champagne.
Oh. Okay.
And he comes back and
Huh?
he serves the champagne to each one of you. I'll leave the bottle here, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, now that we have satiated ourselves for the next couple days,
Sir, may I refer to you to some cigars, maybe?
Just one.
half. Why'd you put it in there?
I put it in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
I left it in my mouth and crossed my hair.
Tucked it away.
Just to save it. Smoke starts coming up. I start catching on fire. Just
Right.
How the rich.
Everybody in that building.
We're doing it wrong. But yes, now that we have been overly satiated, there may still be more time. What do we do before we head back to the university? And should we all head back to the university?
Probably we should all.
I think so. Unless we go to the speakeasy. Because those are the only two things that I can see giving us something.
The only two.
Yeah, exactly.
Would there be any trouble in the speakeasy? Like, is it run by O'Leary? Or is it run by some...
It's probably run by O'Leary, right?
Well then, if it's run by O'Leary, why would we...
He wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's run by O'Leary, then he's not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But I assumed that it wasn't.
Because if it wasn't, then that means somebody else.
Yeah.
Even if it is, maybe if we go talk to some people, butter some hands, people may talk. We can take a walk.
Wait, how do we get champagne if there's prohibition?
That's why I was like,
Oh, that's true.
what are we celebrating?
I mean, you were surrounded by like gangsters and stuff.
Super wealthy elites, yeah.
It was it was one of those backlogs.
Yeah.
You know how like they had
Like there was a
front?
bathtub there with their own gin in
Yeah.
the middle of the room that they had made.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Ladling it out.
I mean, Mafia at that time purchased alcohol that was smuggled
From like Europe
from
and
Europe.
And yeah. And then they would hide it.
Yeah, from England, and they would pay a lot of money to get it smuggled in, and they would have like these fronts, like either like
A butcher shop.
Yeah, and like in the back they would have like this room of just like
Crates and
Yeah. and like they would have like basically a bar in there. That's basically what it was where you were in.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
it was a restaurant, but like
But it also
wink,
fronted.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's also champagne on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So after you ate,
Probably walked it off.
Okay.
Make our way to
you walked to the campus, or?
no, just like around and
Because there's probably still a little bit more time before 5 o'clock when the professor is going to get out.
Mhm.
So
Do you walk around in the town, or like where, or near the campus, or?
Well, wherever the restaurant is, just walking around the block.
Okay.
You know, I'll probably purchase a Rolex or two.
nothing crazy happening. No fairs, parades, rips in the sky.
Anything. No giant tentacle monsters coming out of the lake.
But yeah, I mean, you wait and take a walk, buy stuff. All of you either give me, everybody give me a listen roll.
A
Listen or spot hidden. You can
I will
pick.
spot
I'll
it.
listen.
Are there different, like, no?
They're different. Spot hidden and then listen.
That's a success.
Oh, that's a definite success.
Nothing hard or wait, hard success. Yes.
That's an extreme success because of 30.
7.
Yeah,
Wait,
No.
30 is not. That's a hard success.
that's a hard success.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't fill in all the extra ones for you. Sorry. I guess we could do that. Mine was just a success on spot hidden.
2 hards, a regular success.
One soft.
2 hards, 1 soft. My new video coming out. Check it out.
Follow his channel.
Was it
Spot hidden.
spot hidden yours?
Listen.
You're walking around and you actually see people with like their newspapers and stuff, and it's referencing about the things that were stolen, right? And you see that fairly often. Like it's been a bit popular in the newspapers and stuff. And I mean, you guys, instead of seeing this in the newspapers, you actually hear people talking about it. And, you know, as you're walking through the streets or whatever, you hear people talking about these things that were happening, about the break-ins and stuff.
Does what's his name? The thief,
Sticky Jack?
Sticky Jack. Does he have anybody that works with him,
Not that I know of.
or is he a lone wolf?
Mm-hmm.
He might be.
He works for O'Leary,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
you know.
Well,
But he
worked
may al-
for O'Leary.
Yes. He may have also been contracted by someone else. Oh, he was contracted by someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And maybe that person has more people that have assisted him.
I think after we get as much information as we can from the professor, we go to the speakeasy, see if anyone knows of Sticky Jack's last whereabouts, and then we give him a good old visit.
So you're gonna go over to back to the campus?
Yes, to the office.
Because you should be done with class by now.
So what time do you get there?
5:15?
No.
5?
4:50?
4:50? Earlier? Okay.
Yeah, I would say get there before.
Mortimer's always fashionably late.
You wanna get there what time?
4:50.
4:50? Okay. Yeah.
I'm waiting for him.
Yeah, you wait like maybe like 20 more minutes, and then he shows up to his office.
I stand up. Professor Stanley?
Well, yes.
Hi. My name is. I'm Detective Hawkins.
Hi. Yeah. Let me get into my office. And he like opens the door. He's like, come in. What can I do for you?
Me and my associates are trying to.
And he's like walking around. He's gathering stuff.
End of the day.
Yeah.
In the day. Me and my associates are investigating your incident with your home invasion and burglary.
What about it?
There's been some new information brought to light.
What information?
The person that seems to have taken from you took a collection of items, and we
Well,
believe.
He only took a piece of paper that was useless, basically.
Yes, but we do believe that they are connected to the other items.
How so?
We believe that, based upon your expertise, it has to deal with one of these scrolls that had been acquired.
What scroll? And he's still.
I know. How is your Greek tongue?
It's great. I'm proficient in it.
Was the paper in question about Greek?
And yes, it was.
That is how it is connected. We are wondering if there's information on that paper that could be pertinent.
Wait, are you saying that the scroll was stolen?
Yes.
And he stops, like he completely stops,
Mhm.
and he's kind of just like, well, you see, the thing is, what? He's just kind of disbelief, and I've been working on that scroll for several months now. I've been trying to translate it, actually, but it was more like a pastime, hobby thing. It's not really that important. Actually, it's useless, as I said before. It's mostly like algorithms of some sort, math equations that are useless. Again, I don't understand as to why would someone steal this scroll.
Well, if there are any other professors at other universities, other cities here at the campus that may be interested in maybe taking credit for that work.
I mean, my colleagues don't care for anything of this sort of nature. I'm usually the only one that goes in and does this as a hobby. Most of my other colleagues try to gardening, mechanics,
Something
do their
other
own
than.
hobbies, but I stick to my scrolls from the library.
Regardless of whether or not someone would want this, it was still stolen, which is against the law. So we were trying to, piece things together and get everything back in their proper place. I know the papers that you were translating might have been unimportant, but the scroll still has historical value, and So other things might need to return to their homes, which is what we're trying to do.
And how do I help? How can I help you?
Are there any other transcriptions of what that paper had? I realize translating text off of memory is not the easiest, but if you had a second spare of notes that we may take a look at.
Could prove quite useful.
It gives us a light to why a person would take it, the scroll and your notes, and possibly lead to a direction.
I mean, I can't really. I spent months on trying to brush on my Greek here, but I do have, and he's like,
I suddenly get a flashback in the library.
Do you have a relative that works in the library by chance?
no, I do not.
More troubles.
And he actually grabs a piece of paper, and it is a drawn sketch of the scroll. He's like, this is all I have. I don't have the actual translations with me. That person, he or she took it. I don't. It would take me several months to start this again, but this is all I have.
This is a great start. This solidifies the information that we have. Is it fine if we hold on to this?
For what reason exactly would you need this?
We're trying to find, the items that were stolen in question. So if we can identify them with this, description of the scroll, it would be quite easy to pick it out.
Give me persuade, fast talk, or charm.
Everyone in this
Charm?
Whoever. He said it, so it's.
Charm, please, for once. Oh, that is a success.
You know what? You can make a copy of this and take it with me, if that's okay.
Perfect. I can get right on it.
Okay.
Oh, you can do it? I can.
Yes.
Did you happen to see the culprit, or were you around when the culprit was there and took the things, or?
The what?
Did you witness the break-in?
Yes, or were you not at home at the time?
I was actually here teaching.
So you didn't know until you arrived back at your home. No problem. We're just asking.
So this is what it looks like.
Huh?
Oh.
That's not math. That's squiggles.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very bizarre. Do I recognize anything on them?
Give me an occult.
Please.
Use your luck. Use 30 points.
No, I guess I don't.
It looks kind of occultish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's math. You're like, it looks like strange math.
I thought about taking science and mathematics. But I have biology.
Wait. You have a copy?
Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Stanley, for your time. We will get back with you
He's
as
like-
soon as we have information. Yes. Yes. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht.
Arrivederci.
Pulls out a gun.
Well, we have all the pieces. Now we just need to find the man.
To the speakeasy.
So you're gonna wait?
Do you want to show up my crib?
My
mansion?
Thank you. It's probably outside of city limits, though.
Probably is.
Thanks for watching our second episode of our Call of Cthulhu campaign, Misdoes.
Stay tuned for the next episode to see, now that we got all the pieces together, where do we go from here?
Like and subscribe to become a Knight of Argos, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram to see some of our other interesting posts.
Well, freaks and creeps, see you all next time.